At Intel, world-changing ideas start with real solutions, and real solutions start with exceptional engineering. The quantum computing revolution, the next generation of AI experts, the renewable energy grid, early diagnosis for cancer. The examples are countless, the impacts are endless, but the foundation is always the same. It starts with Intel. Learn more at intel.com/stories.
Welcome to the Instagram Stories Flash Briefing. I'm your host, Daniel Hill. What do you do when you get a new follower? Obviously, we all want new followers, but what happens when you actually get one? Maybe you look at their page, you wonder if you know who they are, maybe from the real world or from some other social media platform, or you've worked with them somehow in the past. But then what? I recommend that everyone take the time to send a message to that person. All you have to say is, "Hi, I'm Daniel. It's nice to meet you. Thank you for following me." Then follow it up with a second message that says, "How did you find me?" This is a really good opportunity to build a relationship with this potential follower. You don't necessarily have to follow them back. You may decide that you want to. You might decide you don't want to. I recommend not unless you really find their content engaging and helpful and valuable to what you're doing. But you want to be able to establish that relationship right off the bat. It only takes a few seconds to write out that message, and after you do it a few times, you'll be comfortable, and you might even save it in your clipboard or your quick replies so that you can do it more quickly, but I recommend personalizing that message as much as you can. If you don't get a response, you can decide whether or not that person is using a bot, or maybe they just followed you but don't actually want to have a conversation, which is possible as well. What I recommend is to initially start that conversation, but if nothing happens as a result, wait for some point in the future. They may like another post of yours in the future. They may comment on a post in the future, at which case you can try to start that conversation up again. I've had plenty of people start following me, but not say anything or like any of my pictures. But then when I start the conversation, they say, "Oh, I've been listening to your show every day for months," or "I saw that you were recommended on the Explore page," or something else along those lines. So it's a great chance to not only find out what is working from my social media efforts, but also get to know this new follower. Do you have a strategy for engaging with people who have followed you that you don't know who they are? I'd love to hear it. Send me a direct message at Daniel Hill Media. And if you send me a voice memo, I will play it on the show. If you're comfortable. No pressure. We could do it either way. Whatever you're comfortable with. That's it for today's show. Come back tomorrow for more Instagram news, tips, strategy, and more.